Stop asking me if you can pay your tuition fee if you're only working part-time and you're studying full-time as international student here in Canada. Just watch this video. Hey guys, my name is Kath, your go-to source for anything about lifestyle and international student immigration here in Canada. So if you like that kind of content, please do subscribe to this channel and like this video. Your girl is going to math today, so I encourage you and everyone who's watching this to grab a pen, grab a calculator, or use your phone or use your Google to help me with math, because I am not good in math, but we're gonna go through this, okay? So first and foremost, I am going to share with you the bills, the basic bills of an international student here in Canada. Those basic bills every month. That's what I'm gonna share with you first. And then second, we're gonna add it all up and see how much is it gonna be. And then next, I'm going to share with you the minimum pay for each province, so that to give you a little bit more of expectations on how much you're gonna earn. And of course, we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna try and compute things if you're working here as a part-time, and then we are gonna answer, can I pay my tuition fee if I'm only working part-time and studying full-time as an international student here in Canada? We'll figure that out together. Yes guys, I made this vlog to give you an expectation before you come here in Canada. In that way, you can prepare beforehand. You know how much you're gonna make before coming here. You know how much you're gonna prepare before coming here. This is not a vlog to shame people. This is not a vlog to scare you off. This is a vlog to prepare you for your future. Okay? So let's start. Let's do this. Ang lamig, guys. So let's start with, again, with the monthly basic bills of an international student here in Canada. So I am living here in Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge area. Kaya I'm gonna use that as a reference. But just to let you know, I am in a smaller city compared to Toronto and Vancouver. However, I am about 2 hours away from Toronto. There's 2 universities and there's one massive college here, and there's other universities nearby. So obviously you will find some difference if you look at other provinces or town that doesn't have a lot of school or colleges around. The first and biggest expense or bills for an international student is the rent. When I first started here, I was paying about $550 or $500 for a room, for a private room for myself, and then everything is shared. However, things has changed. When I was looking into Facebook Market, Kijiji, and just going through Facebook pages or Facebook groups, I've seen that the average room, private room that you can rent is around $800. So I'm gonna use that in this example. A private bedroom, however, the washroom, the kitchen, the living room, and the other facilities in that house is shared. And then all inclusive of the utilities, hydro, internet, you might probably pay around $800. And the next is mobile or network provider. So I brought my own phone when I first came here in Canada, and I suggest that you do that as well, because buying a new phone and you're just new here doesn't make sense unless you don't have phone. The cheapest one that is fair enough in terms of how I consume is about $50. I'm pretty sure you can find cheaper ones. That $50 have unlimited text, 20 minutes phone call, and about 4 gig internet, or 4 gig internet. There's $50. You can also find $35, $45. There's a lot of option. And then the next is transportation. Typically, included in your tuition fee, you have to pay a bus pass for the 4 terms that you'll be studying in the college or university you're going to be studying. And that sometimes it costs a lot, because paying that off right on the bat, the buses here, it's cheap, but as a student you get a lot of discounts, and just grab all the discounts, just get it and use it because you paid for it basically. When I was still a student, I paid, I believe, $350, and that's unlimited bus passes and for 4 months. However, in this example, I'm gonna add $30 for transportation, just in case when you're late, when you have to go there fast, or if you did your grocery and you bought so many stuff and you can't really lift everything all at once. So I'll just add it there just in case. And then of course, grocery. Another expense that is massive is the grocery. Typically you'll spend about $250 to $300 for a month grocery. In this sample, I'm gonna share the $250 because again, we can live frugal, we can live cheap, we can buy inexpensive stuff or clearance food, veggies, and then just froze them up. Just find a way to save up those. Find a way to save up, but still try to eat as healthy as possible. I'm gonna say grocery is about $250 for this example, but it can go up. It depends on which place you are. Obviously, you're not just gonna study and then work and then study and then work. That's dull. I'm gonna be sad. Sometimes you have to add some entertainment or dinner out with the friends, and that's why I always have that, because I want to work hard, play a little bit less, but work hard so that better future is possible. Anyway, in this example, I added about $50 for an entertainment budget. $50, you can go out for at least 2 or 3 times with your $50. So I think that's pretty fair. You're only a student and you're only working part-time. You don't have to have a luxurious life. So let's try and add that all up. The rent is $800. Mobile or network provider is $50. Transportation is $30. Grocery is $250. And entertainment or dining out is $50. Add them all up and the total is $1,180. 1180 Canadian dollars. That's your basic bills in a month for an international student, but it can go up and it can go down. In my previous vlog, which is this one, I showed you the minimum pay for each province. However, things have changed in that span of time. Now, this is the minimum pay per province. Okay, so since nasa Ontario ako, I'll use the minimum pay ng Ontario, which is $16.55 per hour. That's the currently minimum wage in Ontario. However, the student minimum wage is $15.60 per hour. I hope our employers here will not give us the $15.60 per hour. I hope they will just give us you international students as the regular minimum pay, which is $16.55 per hour. In this video, we're gonna use $16.55 per hour. Mostly, minimum paying jobs pa lang ang naibibigay for international students, but it's possible to get higher paying jobs or jobs that have tips or bonuses. We all know that as an international student, you are only allowed to work for 20 hours per week unless it is stated in your permit that you can work more than 20 hours. So if the minimum pay is $16.55 per hour times 80 hours in a month, so for example, you work 80 hours in a month, I'm about 2,468. 2,468, okay, 4 weeks in a month, 20, 20, 20, 20, 80 hours. That means your month salary your monthly salary is 1,324 Canadian dollars. Now, unfortunately, you won't get all that money into your pocket because there are deductions here in Canada. To fully understand what are the deductions in your payslip, watch this video after this vlog so that you will fully understand what are those deductions are. Typically, 25% ng salary mo is deducted, and then whatever the remaining is, that's what you get. That's what you're gonna be able to spend, to save, or whatever you wanna do for it. Let's compute. Your take-home money is $993 in a month. So, this means your cash flow is negative, unfortunately. That's why there are a lot of advocates here, international student advocates here, who are pushing at least add more working hours for international students, because this is not making sense. That is why the government asks you for a proof of fund, because that's what you're gonna have to use to spend for your living expense. Ang lamig sa labas. I have to go back inside. So these are the tips that I'm gonna give to you on how you can lessen or get down on your cost of living. First is something about the rent, okay? You might be able to find a house or a dorm where you could share a room with someone else for about $500, or find a place that is cheaper than $800. I believe the school dormitory, they provide lesser rental fee, but I'm not sure now. It depends on which place you are. Or if you have relatives and they are willing to help you, to give you a house, to provide you a room, and you don't have to pay that much, just grab it. Just grab it. Makisama na lang kayo. Help them out because they are willing to help you. And even if just for 1 year, just for 2 years, dead man akong toxic, at least tinutulungan kayo. Maybe it's not $50 per month for your entertainment or dining out. Maybe it's just $20 for a month. Dito naman, most of the people you're around with will understand that when you're a student, you are broke, basically. Because you only are able to work 20 hours. And of course, you don't want to spend all the money that you have as a savings or as an emergency fund. But yeah, most of the people here will understand that as a student, you're basically broke, and you don't have to show people that you have this lavish lifestyle. You don't have to show people that, oh, I'm this freaking successful in Canada, if you're not yet. I'm telling you, this is a humbling experience. I came from a family, charing, akala mo naman sobrang yaman. This is a humbling experience, guys. Maybe you can find a promo for your network for cheaper price, especially if it's Black Friday. There are a lot of promos that you can find. So check that out. Always check out your network provider if they have other services that they could provide you for a cheaper price. You can also work in restaurants as a server or as a cook, because they do have tips every week or right there and there when you after your shift. So yeah, I used to work at the restaurant as a server, and in tips sometimes I earn about $100 to $300 a week for my tips. So you can also negotiate tips. So being a server, it's just a good money in there. There's good money in there. And then also you can negotiate with your employer if they can give you a higher wage. Sometimes immigrant doesn't advise negotiating your salary, but I think if you have the experience, you should negotiate. Like, know your worth, bitch. Another thing is where you can earn more is you can mix working on campus and off campus. This means that you're working in your college and you can also work outside your college, because your working hours in campus is not counted in the 20 hours work per week. I do have a link below for you to go through it and to better understand the rules in that realm. Another thing to earn more is during your scheduled break, like summer break, reading week, or winter breaks, holiday breaks, you can work more than 20 hours. It is stated that you can work more than 20 hours if it's a scheduled holiday or break in your college. During this time, just hustle, earn a lot of money, work more than 40 hours if you can, and banked it. Just banked it. There are a lot of ways to earn more. However, I don't want you to do illegal stuff and then set your life into a failure. It's just being respectful to the country that... Hi, puppy. I am hiding from my dog. Anyway, as I was saying, there are a lot of opportunities here in Canada to earn money. However, I don't want you to do illegal stuff, do things that will set you up for failure here in Canada. I know we are always in our survival mode coming here, but always think about be respectful to the country who's providing you this opportunity, this lifestyle, and this providing you the dream that you've always been wanting. It's gonna be hard for sure, but I know you're capable of earning, you're capable of achieving your goals. I have so many regrets when I was an international student that I didn't really look into my financial stuff. I didn't really work to like other people worked. I don't really check out other opportunity that is, just that's in front of me. I just always been just following whatever the other people do. That's why I'm sharing this information to you. That's why I created this vlog, so that I could be here to help you set yourself for success, to give you options, because as international student, we've invested so much here, and we should use all the opportunity, all the options that are available for us. Have a frugal life for about 1 or 2 years while you're studying, and be strategic with your budget, with your career. Konting kembot lang for a better future for yourself and for the next generations after you. Kaya I always advise to those people who come here, who are planning to be here, to have a money that could cover at least 3 to 4 months of your living expenses here in Canada, because you'll just never know if there's something emergency, or if you haven't found a job yet, at least you are covered. Talagang sikap, tiyaga, being smart, street smart lang talaga to be able to overcome whatever struggles that you're having in right now, whatever it is, may it be your financial, may it be finding a career. Talagang sikap, tiyaga, and being smart lang talaga. Laban lang, mga sisters. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. And I hope you learned so much about this. I try to create more videos. Hope that these vlogs, this channel that I've created for you guys, are really helpful for your journey here in Canada. And that being said, if you find this video helpful, insightful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell below so that you are updated to my vlogs every month. Anyway, see you in my next vlog. Bye bye.